Okay. Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutation you Akim out there that push this word in truth and in sincerity. This is going to be a great millstone to the point. So without further ado, I'm going to get into these scriptures. Abba Watazah, you Akim out there will be edified. This is Proverbs chapter 16 verse 4. The Lord Yahweh have made all things for himself. Everything you see created, the people, all the nations, the Most High made them for himself. It says, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. And what's that day that's approaching, man? That day of evil, that bad time that's coming, man. Thermonuclear destruction, the war of Armageddon. But Esau had to call it World War III. But within the scriptures, it's called the War of Armageddon, which is that mountain of troops. All these nations gathered together, man, for that great battle. But Esau called, like I said, Esau had to call it World War III. So that's the day of evil. And not only that, that's the end of the day of evil, but that's the ultimate judgment that's going to come upon Esau. But before that, you're going to have race riots, race wars. You're going to have fires throughout the four corners of America. Not only the four corners of America, but throughout the four corners of the planet Earth. Earthquakes in diverse places. Uproars of the people throughout the four corners of the earth. Uproars of the people that's not being broadcast within America on the mainstream media. You have to go to the social media, alternative social media outlets to find out the truth of what's going on within America, because these journalists and these news outlets are controlled by the international bankers who have brought up the media in the 40s and 50s. They brought up the media. So they control every newspaper and every broadcasting station dealing with the media. The international bankers own it, so they're going to give you what they want you to hear, which is nothing but fluff and puff. Nothing but bullshit. So that day of evil is coming. It's going to be martial law, which Donald Trump is going to call it in a state of an emergency, where they're going to lock down every bridge and every tunnel leading into the city and out of the city. So therefore no trust is going to bring in any goods, and that's going to bring forth a sore famine. And once that famine hits, mass death going to come, because people are going to be out there killing each other for substances and for goods, for the lack of bread, like it's tell you in 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. So we're approaching that. We're approaching some grievous times, man. We're approaching some heavy times. We're approaching them evil times, which is Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah 30:7, Revelation 12:12, Daniel 12:1. Just to name a few scriptures. And that's that day of evil. And the Most High preserved these different nations, mainly Esau, and 2/3 of you Negroes and Spanish Native Americans, for the day of destruction. I'm going to read it again. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 4. The Lord Yahweh hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. And Esau is the wicked. Esau, the so-called white man, is the wicked, pursuant to Malachi, the 1st chapter, the 4th verse. Who's running the earth right now, man? Who's running the world? It says that, does not it say in Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked? Who's running the earth? Whose inscription, whose image is on the dollar bill, man? Esau, the so-called white man. He's running the earth. He's ruling right now. He's in his power seat, and he is the wicked. But you got also the wicked of our people, which are the 2/3, that cling and join themselves unto the enemy, unto the wicked, which is Esau, the so-called white man. And they're going to perish right along with them. Last scripture before I close it out. This is Job chapter Job chapter, slack it real quick, bear with me. 21, verse 29. And it says, have ye not asked them that go by the way? Who go by the way? Have you not asked who? All these nations that have ruled before Esau, that have came up into power and have been snatched out of the power seat, that have went and did wicked things in the society, and they got put to death for being wicked. Because, like I tell you in Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4, the Most High preserved everything and made all things for himself, even the wicked for the day of evil. So I'm going to read it again. Job chapter 21, verse 29. It says, have ye not asked them that go by the way, and do ye not know their tokens? Because all these nations that rose up that was wicked as hell, that came up against the sons of Israel, they tokens where they got destroyed. They got taken out of their power seat. And they themselves have been subject to the things that they was putting onto they was inflicted onto the Israelites, man. All the nations that ruled started with the Egyptians, the Assyrians, the Babylonians, the Medo-Persian Empire, the Greeks, the Romans, even during the time of the Dark Age where Jake ruled for 1,000 years, man. They came and they went, man. Why? Because they was not doing, that was right in the eyes of the Most High. So the Most High took them out of their power seat. The Most High created things, all things for himself. So all these nations that rule, the Most High put them in their power seat. And take them out of the power seat. And put up somebody that's going to do even more wicked, man. But now, we're at the end of the age of Esau. And once Esau gets taken out of his power seat, Yahweh Shah's kingdom going to be established in righteousness. The 1/3, the governing body, the first fruits of the sons of Israel being joint heirs with Yahweh Shah, man. This earth is going to be established in righteousness, man. But that's only when Esau gets snatched out of his rulership, gets snatched out of his power seat. It says, back in Job chapter 21, verse 30, that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. And what's that day of destruction? Esau being the so-called white man, which is the wicked, man. That day of destruction is thermonuclear destruction. Concentrated fire from them chariots when Yahweh Shah cracked them skies to take the kingdom. That's a day of destruction. It says that the wicked, which is Esau, the so-called white man, and 2/3 you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, they have joined themselves unto the white man that's going to perish right along with him. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction, brought forth to the wrath. And that day of wrath is coming. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Wakak Wadash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And this has been a Great Millstone to the point. Shalom.